Hey everyone, I'm Janice and I'm here with a video for the Wonderful Weather Cloud Gift Box die set. I don't have one to show you because we're going to be making it together, so I'm going to show you how many pieces I cut for each one that we're going to need to create the actual box. And then I already cut out some decorative pieces, but I might cut out some more later. Let's start. So for this, I have two decorative pieces I was planning on using on the outside. I just haven't figured out if I'm using both on the front or front and back. But the inside will be this color, so you're going to need 8 pieces. This is the bottom panel. I haven't made one yet, so I'm still kind of picking and choosing which colors I want to use. I will either use this one that has like a mousse like painted over it, or I'm just going to use this one. So I'll kind of decide as we go, but you only need to cut 2 pieces. This is the top panel, and same thing. I have 2 different colors only because I haven't figured out which one I'm going to use. But whichever color you use, you only need to cut 2 pieces. Now go ahead and grab your 2 bottom pieces and 2 top pieces. Go ahead and fold all the fold lines. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab the 2 base pieces. This is my decorative piece on the outside, so I'm just going to flip it over because I want it to be on the outside, and this is going to be the inside of the box. So then all you have to do is just glue these 2 pieces together. So one goes on top, the other one goes on the other side, and then just glue that down. Next, you're going to grab your inner cloud pieces, and these are going to go right at the bottom. Now for this part, there are 2 very tiny little notches that are on the die, and you can somewhat kind of see like a little dot right here and a little dot right here. That is so that you can line it up with the bottom right here, so you know where it's gonna go. So I have it lined up, and there's just like a little bit of extra space, totally fine. So I'm gonna glue it down like this so that the fold tab is in between the 2 dots, and you're gonna do that on both sides. These almost look like little bushes too. Alright, so you should have this. Now we are going to have to curve the sides. My paper is kind of thick, so I'm going to have to use something to curl it. If yours is thin, it should follow along the curve of the cloud okay. Otherwise, just grab something. Let's see, so what can I use? Really just anything round, and then you kind of just like push against it. Whoops. And grab this, and then I'm just gonna slowly curve, kind of go back and forth. Now you can do this with like your tool or something else. I prefer using something that's already round because then I can just squish it. This. And same thing this side. Then you're going to use these glue tabs to follow along the side of the clouds. And I didn't fold this because I wasn't sure which way I needed to go. Now that I know I need to go up, I'm going to fold it back and do the same thing on the other side. Like that. And then just both sides, just go ahead and glue them to the cloud piece. Since this is the base of the box, you can pick whichever one you want the bottom half to show when you put the other cloud on top. So I was thinking something like this, and then when we do the top piece, it'll kind of cover it up like that, or vice versa. So I still haven't quite figured out which one I want to use, but I definitely need to decide. Let's do, I'm gonna do the heart one for the bottom. And this will cover up the glue tabs. Just press everything down. And then do the same thing on the other side. This is what you should have for the bottom, like this. You can just have this kind of slide up. And then we can do the top piece, which is going to be these two, and then the rest of the cloud pieces. And we're going to do the same thing with this that we did with the bottom. We're just going to kind of overlap these two pieces and glue them together. Now this top piece is going to go right where this curve is. So I'm going to fold it the opposite way once it dries. And then we're just going to fold it up. And then it is a curve, so we're going to do the same thing to add a curve. You can use something that's already round and kind of push it down back and forth, or you can use a tool. Just going to curve these. And that just helps so that you can apply it a lot easier onto the round pieces. And I'm going to start just in the middle. I'm going to start with one of the inside pieces, and it's going to go like this. So we're just going to curve all the way around on both sides, and we're going to do that for both sides of this. And this is what I was actually doing with the first one. I just like to flip it over as soon as I glue it and then just hold it down so I don't have to like mess with each one. It's just like a quicker way to just put them all on at one time. Go ahead and put your outer pieces on top to cover the glue tabs. And I'm just going to bend this back just a little bit to follow the curve. And then this is what your top piece will look like. I just realized I did these the wrong way. That's okay because I plan on covering it up, but it should have been done like this. But let me put this right on top. And this will be how your box is. It's so cute. And I wanted both of the front sides to have like a decorative piece since it's like the main part of it. Like once you take it off, you have both these pieces. So I think it came out really cute. Yeah, you can pretty much add whatever it is you want. I'm going to add something to cover this up just because I didn't do it this way. But hopefully you won't have to. But yeah, I feel like it came out really well. And this is kind of like a pale muted green color. And then I have a little bit of decorative pieces, so all I have to do now is decorate it. But yeah, this is how you make your cloud box. And I bet if you wanted to, on the top or the bottom, you can add like a small piece of paper and then kind of fold it in half to make your own hinge if you wanted to put something on top to make it like a card. Let me see. So like if I had a little hinge, it would be like this, and then it would fold out. And then you could probably even add some ribbon on there too, just to cover the whole thing up. Or if you add it to the bottom, you won't even have to add anything, because once you put this on, it'll keep it closed for you. But yeah, like a cute little card if you want to add it to it. So all I'm going to do now is just decorate it, and I'll probably mute it and fast forward it, but I just want to show you just in case. this is the finished box. I don't really mind it too much right there, so I just glued a bow on top and then just added some more hearts and whatnot. But yeah, I think it came out really cute. But yeah, I think that's all I have for right now. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this helped you with creating your box or just getting some inspiration. Thank you again for watching and happy crafting. Bye.